Have a nice day, everyone. Many friends asked me about aircraft delivery or redelivery requirements. I will go now for this subject. The aircraft delivery or redelivery contains two sections or two parts. The first part, the documents check. The second, the physical check. Take care from 2 points or 2 notes. Check the contract of this aircraft. And second point, check the data plate for aircraft and engines. I will show you what about the data plate. This is the data plate on the fuselage. Boeing data plate, Airbus data plate. I think that for Airbus A320, the data plate on the left-hand main entry doors, L1, on upper edge corner. Okay. This is the engine on flange beside the engine under the cowls, CFM data plate like this, Boeing data plate like this. Okay. We go to the document check now. The documents contains certificates, manuals, handbooks, reports, lists, the result of the physical checks. Here is the first certificate, aircraft type certificate data sheet, and any supplemental type specification. Export certificate of airworthiness, non-registration certificate, engine export certificates like the airframe, aircraft production completion certificate approved from FAA or the other, aircraft supplemental type certificate for addition components, aircraft ETOPS means extended range configuration checklist certificates, aircraft insurance certificates, aircraft radio stations for the frequencies, station comfort. Okay, aircraft conformity to design standard certificate, aircraft fire resistance certificates. The fire resistance for all aircraft, such as composite, seats, carpets, all the materials, all these. Okay. This is the manuals. Aircraft approved flight manual. This is the crew, pilot and the co-pilot. Aircraft weight and balance. This is for the maintenance engineer. And planning, the engineering. For the maintenance, must be approved for structure repair. Aircraft flight crew operating manual and checklist. This is for the crew, means pilot and co-pilot. Aircraft maintenance manual and engine manuals. This is for the maintenance manual and planning and engineering. Aircraft fault isolation manual. This is also for crew, pilot, co-pilot, and engineering and maintenance engineer. Aircraft wiring diagram. This is for the maintenance engineer and also engineering. Aircraft maintenance planning document. This is for engineering and planning only, not for the maintenance engineer. Aircraft illustrated parts catalog. This is for maintenance engineers, planning, and engineering engineers. Aircraft structure repair. This is for engineering, planning, and maintenance engineer. Aircraft master equipment list. This is for the pilot, co-pilot, and maintenance engineer. Okay. Aircraft, this is the box. Aircraft logbooks. This contains the type of aircraft, the manufacturers, and some documents like ADs, service bulletins, okay, the checks. Engines logbook, the same, the serial number, the manufacturer, and the thrust type, okay, thrust rate, and ADs, service bulletins, the last shop visits. APU logbook, the same thing. APU airworthiness tag, this is from the FAA form and or EASA Form 1. Aircraft letter of definition. Aircraft list of modification in addition to type design. Aircraft specifications. List of deviation from design standard. List of recordable concessions. AD's status list, applicable or not, compliance or not. Compliance statement of all applicable ADs are satisfied. Aircraft modification status list. The modification is different than service bulletin. The modification contains some service bulletin collected together and make a modification. This is the aircraft service bulletin status list also. Consumer option, modification and operation list. Some operators needs more modifications on its aircraft. Production or design deviation approvals. Aircraft weighing reports approval. The weighing reports, although it carried out every 3 years, but when we deliver the aircraft, we must weigh the aircraft. And these items also. This is aircraft compass swing, not an MBD, but this is a task in the maintenance manual, must be carried out before redelivery. Aircraft electrical load analysis. This is from every service bulletin contains a chapter or item which change the electrical load, the weight of aircraft, the manuals, documentation change. This is one of them. Aircraft noise limitation. Here is the aircraft, contains the aircraft and the engines, same in one certificate. Aircraft approval layout, LOBA. The LOBA means that the locations of the emergency equipment in the control cabin, on the main cabin, the seats, the everything in the control cabin and the main cabin layout. Aircraft routable components, all components in the aircraft, you can get it from the readiness log or inspection report. Aircraft avionics equipment, also. Aircraft safety equipment or emergency equipment list. Aircraft engine life limited parts component. Aircraft equipment list, readiness, as we explained before, readiness log or an inspection report. Aircraft TCAS 2 or RVSM or approved. Production ground system test results. This is from the physical check, the results. Production flight test results, okay. Engine control, engine ground test from the physical check. Cabin pressure leak check. Also this item required before redelivery. Hydraulic system leak check, okay. Final and acceptance ground test results from the physical checks. Final and acceptance flight test results, physical check. Aircraft inspection evaluation report. This is the physical, from the physical report. From the physical check. Local civil aviation will provide with it. Delivery letter of commitment. Delivery letter of commitment. List of deferred defect to be corrected after issues of COA if applicable. This is open item, must be closed, must be complied, or you must take concessions from that. A record of the list overall major checks. This is history of the checks. A dated summary of past maintenance inspections and operating hours since last inspection. So we need history from for the checks and flight hours, flight cycles. Maintenance program including previous and failure checks. Future. This is the maintenance program according to the last maintenance planning data revision, the last revision. Hard time component list, lifetime component list, list of major repairs, list of modification made by the operator and previous owners, compliance with the structural inspection program, including details of any structure sampling, last CVR readout, cockpit voice recorder must be read out every 2 years, but when you redeliver the aircraft, you must carry out this. Also, this item, digital flight data recorder, read out, the same thing. Engine condition monitoring reports to check what about the EGT margin, what about the condition of the engines, the gas pass. This is the boroscope, engine boroscope reports. This is modification, very important modification here, cockpit door surveillance system must be applied or accomplished. Enhanced mode ATC transponders, dent and bulk chart. I think I shared one file for this item. Okay, thank you very much. And I would you to comment to help me if any error or any addition, give me comments. And if the comments, if any, the contents of this channel is helpful for you, please subscribe in this. Thank you very much and goodbye.